You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Thank you, Marshall. The real issue with Lavar Ball. And for those of y'all not sports fans, Lavar Ball, he's the father of Los Angeles Lakers rookie Lonzo Ball. And also he got two more sons. One son just got in trouble for shoplifting in China, and then apparently not apologizing enough to, or being thankful enough to President Trump about getting him off. I ain't gonna get into that. Anyway, right? We all know about it. I mean, this dude, man, people just got some visceral hate for this dude. I mean, he ain't helping it though, cause dude's saying what's on his mind and everything, and some people trying to say, oh yeah, he being too controlling of his sons and everything, and they trying to go in on his personality and all. Man, all that's some bullshit. And I know I don't usually curse on this channel, but we gotta call it for what it is. If you want to know why anybody is catching any hell, any public figure, follow the money. That's all you have to do if you got anything, because first of all, you got brash people like that get ratings. And if I guarantee this, right? See, the key thing is LeVar Ball has a company, Big Baller Brand. And I mean, there's been a little bit of controversy on how much those shoes cost, $400 or something, but you know what, as it gets bigger and stuff, those prices can come down, right? And they're expensive and all, but it might take a while to build. But the real issue is he's building that company. You understand something? When you look at stuff, you look at some of these sportscasters going in on them, sometimes you gotta look at who's behind them. If you don't think for a second these big companies like Nike or Adidas or Under Armour, don't think they ain't doing something in there. Don't think it, because think about it. Those sneaker companies, they make a lot of money. Shoot. All of a sudden, right? You got this dude coming up. He got his little thing, right? Now, right now, it's small. It's small. You know what? It's like one of those kind of hood type of streetwear type of things right now. It really is. No disrespect to him, but at this point, that's what it is. Because there's been other cats who've put shoes together and shirts and all of that. Right, and I've seen them, and I gotta look them up again. But there's other guys who got shoes out there, But the difference is they not being promoted by an NBA player or a pro athlete. See, that's the big difference. That's the big difference. Now, say this, all that dude need, he got his sons promoting it now. All he need is another player to endorse it or start wearing the shoes. That's it. That's it. That gets bigger. All of a sudden, the more players you get, especially if his son is really becomes a superstar. Shoot, that's a game changer, because think about it. That's all it takes is one star to promote something. Because if y'all see, a lot of people don't remember Nike. How Nike really got big. See, Nike was just Nike, like back in the day. Until like this junior out of North Carolina came up and started wearing Nike. They had those Air Jordans, Michael Jordan. If you really look at it, that's the one who put Nike on the map. That's all it takes. And you look how you think about it. How much money they make in billions. I mean, Nike is that little swoosh is ubiquitous. So, and the thing about those big companies, they don't want to really be challenged that much, or especially challenged. Let's just keep it 1,000. Challenged by a black man. Let's just keep it 1,000. Y'all know I don't really talk about race like that, but as long as those brothers ain't getting into business and stuff, everything cool. If they entertaining playing those balls and everything, and Shooting that ball in a hoop or catching that ball, everything's cool. But when you start talking business, that's when you're like, hold up. All of a sudden, that money, all of a sudden, you got this brother coming up here, and think about it. Who's buying these Jordans? I mean, yeah, everybody buying Nike, all races, but who fighting over the Jordans? Who's really fighting over it? Now, all of a sudden, you get this black man up there, brash, and he promoting something. And like I said, all it takes is son become a superstar, and then all you need is a couple other players to really start wearing them, and beside outside his other sons. All of a sudden, that becomes a disruptor. All of a sudden, instead of like promoting Nike, and then as it get bigger, all you need is maybe some college to say, hey, can you make these uniforms for us? And he could start out small too, but then you get some major. Imagine like one of these colleges in the NCAA basketball tournament wearing that triple B on their uniforms. You think about what that does. Think about what that image. See, one thing, and maybe I need to do a video on trademarks and symbols and everything. But think about it. You start seeing that, and all of a sudden, you get these young kids and stuff who will put their last dime into like some tennis shoes. And yeah, I'm aging myself. Sneakers, whatever you want to call them, basketball shoes. They'll put their last dime into it. Won't even play basketball in them. But think about it. That's a disruptor. All of a sudden, companies like Nike and Under Armour, Adidas, all of a sudden they start their pockets start getting a little bit lighter. So you know what? You got to shut him down. Now, of course, people ain't gonna shut him down. They ain't gonna come straight up with it, and they ain't gonna be like, "Oh, we gonna shut you down because you creating this brand." They gonna go after his character and everything. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you how deep it is. That dude could be the most humble dude on the planet. That dude could be humble, not brash, but like yes sir, no sir, all of that. And they still try to find something. They just wouldn't come at him as hard, but they'll still come at him. Because the thing is not him, it's that brand. In fact, if he didn't have that brand, like I said earlier, if he didn't have that brand, if he was just an ordinary father just doing his thing, they'd probably be like entertained by him. They'd be like, yo, man, we got to get Lavar Ball on this show. They be entertained. They be talking about how such a great guy he was. But nah, that's a business thing, man. That's a money thing, man. They can't have people getting that idea, because then you get some kids coming up. They say, shit, why not just wear my own shit? Shit. And I haven't looked it up because I don't have any interest in doing that, but I could probably get my own style of shoe. But see, I ain't playing ball or anything. I ain't playing ball. Ain't nobody gonna buy Uncle Rom shoes. Seriously, ain't nobody gonna buy them. They might say, yo, Uncle Rom, that's cool, we ain't buying them. But shoot, you gotta love shoot every time that dude dunk or whatever, boom. So shoot. And I don't follow the NBA. I don't know if he's actually wearing them playing. Somebody can correct me on that or something, but whatever the case, they promoting it. Because I read somewhere, he still had a deal with Nike, so I don't know. But still, he's still promoting it. And it could get bigger. It ain't, like I said, it's bigger than when he. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. The shoe thing is what makes it bigger. Because if it was just T-shirts or something, nobody was. I guarantee they'd still be like, "Oh yeah, LeVar Ball is great. Look what he did with his sons and everything." But you talking shoes? That's shoot. Because T-shirts, man, they $20, $40, man. Everybody and their mother got a T-shirt out. That's shoot. That market. I did a video on that. That market is oversaturated. That market is oversaturated. But the shoes, oh man, that's almost become a strategic industry. Because that affects everything. You got these factories in third world countries and stuff making those shoes and everything. So that's going to affect the politics, economics, everything. That shoe thing is big. The shoe industry is big, man. In fact, I might do the next thing on shoes, man. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to write that joint down now, man. We're going to do the next thing on shoes because that's a major industry, man. If you can get them made or something like that, because the beauty of it is 99.9% of the population is going to wear shoes. So, boom. Anyway, I'll do that the next video. But Yeah, it's all about he they trying to stomp him now. Now he right now, dude, his brand ain't a match for. Right now, it's just a streetwear. It's a street brand now. Streetwear, small business. Right now, I'm saying right now. But business people, economics, shoot, they forecast better than like intelligence agencies. They really do. So they looking at this like, oh, hold up, let's nip this in the bud now. Mark my words. And that's gonna come out. Watch, that's gonna come out somewhere. Somebody else, you know what? Some investigative reporter or somebody is gonna have the balls to say just what I just said. Anyway, right? That's it for today. Athletic apparel. Y'all don't have to be Lavar Ball. You go do it yourself. Anyway, let's go get that money.